Good morning. I just wanted to take some time to explain how the draft and the peer review process works. So you guys have your first draft due by 11:59 tonight. Take note that the draft is only worth 10 points and the peer review activity is only worth 10 points. However, both of these steps are required in order for you to get credit for your 100-point essay. So don't think that just because they are low in points that you can blow this off. Process is a necessary part of writing and in getting the grades. So make sure you have your draft submitted by 11:59 tonight. So what's going to happen is that before the end of the day, I'm going to assign peer review partners. Okay, and so whoever I give you to, you're going to be looking for that person's paper. You're going to do some things with it. So let me show you how you're going to get the paper first of all. So as long as you submit a fully written draft, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not using a rubric. You're going to get your 10 points. Okay, so you're getting points for doing the work, not necessarily for the quality of work. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do your best. Once I have put in a grade for you, then your classmates will be able to see your paper, and you'll be able to see everybody else's. So here's how you'll go to get that. You'll click the eyeball. And I'm going to pick on Chance because his is in. And so if I wanted to look at Chance's paper, I would click the eyeball again, and then I would hit Open File. Okay, so once his paper comes up, then I'm going to click Enable Editing. And I'm going to save his paper. And I know this may seem strange, and it may be really uncomfortable that you're sharing your work, but if we were in the classroom, you would be sharing your work live with people. And we try to make the online classes as much like the on-ground classes as possible. So I would hit File and hit Save As. I would find one of my files that I have, perhaps, already created. And I would save his paper. Okay. And then you are required to read it. Now you may want to keep it open, but let me show you what you're going to do with this. On the peer review, you have these instructions. It says, for the peer review assignment, you'll be tasked to review another student's essay. Like I've already said, I'm going to tell you who your peer partner is by the end of the day. You're going to save the student's paper to a new file. We've already done that. And at the bottom of the student's essay, you're going to answer the following questions. Once you've answered the questions, you will save the file and submit the copy here. Okay, so I'm going to do a little practice run here with Chance's paper. So it says, provide a brief summary, identify 3 strengths of the paper, identify 3 weaknesses of the paper. I'm not going to do that for you because somebody else will be reviewing Chance's paper, but let me show you what I've given you. In the first couple of peer review assignments, I've given you some things to think about. If you're having trouble coming up with what might be strengths and what might be weaknesses, here are some questions that you might consider whenever you are trying to figure out what to say to your person. So this is for the descriptive essay, and here are some questions that you can ask yourself, and these are things that you can comment on your partner's paper. Is it well organized? Has it fulfilled the assignment? Does the writer create a sense of audience and purpose? Going on here, is the object, place, scene, etc. clear? Has the author used descriptive language? Are the senses evoked? Okay, so these are different things you can think about as you're trying to provide strengths and weaknesses for your person's paper. So you'll scroll down to the bottom. And you'll do your summary, 3 strengths, 3 weaknesses. Okay? You'll type those in, you'll hit save. When you are finished, let me go ahead and save this and show you how to do in case anyone's confused about uploading a document. When you have finished, you'll come back and upload it here. Give me just a moment and I'll have to show you what to do with this. Okay, so we're back on the peer review assignment. And I'm going to go choose my file. I'm going to go find Chance Deeds paper, hit open, and then hit upload. I'm not going to do that now because somebody is actually going to put in Chance Deeds paper. All right. So what will happen is that when these also get graded, there'll also be an eyeball. And you guys will be able to go back and look at the paper, your paper, that was reviewed by someone else. Okay, so we don't have any yet because no one submitted here. As I noted earlier in the week, these due dates are going to change because they have to in order for you to be able to see. Okay, so this one will change till Saturday and this one will change till Tuesday so that you can always see what you're doing. Anyway, so long story short, you're going to click this eyeball starting tomorrow. Find your person, download his or her paper, read it, provide a summary for it, provide 3 strengths and 3 weaknesses, save it, and then you will upload it here on peer review. In the meantime, you are going to still be working on your final draft, right? So when you get your feedback from your partner, look it over, see if they have provided you any help that you might need, and you are going to construct your final draft. One more thing I want to point out. I have some people that are using Word Online. I am not familiar with Word Online. I have already explained to you all in another video that you guys have free Microsoft Office available to you. Please download this and use actual Word. It's important because for people that are trying to pull your document off from the submissions. It's important for me. So make sure that you get Word, you download the free Microsoft Office and use downloadable Word and not Word Online. All right. If you have any questions, don't forget to use the Help Me discussion thread. Thanks.